if someone's watching this who maybe feels that Gyan Yoga is not their path, right? Or maybe going in the intellectual way is not something they're too fond of. I think Adi Shankaracharya, there was some story, I think, where he found this old man. I think he was very old, and he was trying to read some scripture, and he wasn't able to, or something like that. And then Adi Shankaracharya said something along the lines of Bhaj Govindam.
Yes, but the very famous, maybe the most famous stotra hymn composed by Adi Shankaracharya, Bhaj Govindam. He says, Prapte sannihite marane nahi nahi rakshati dukkrin karane. When death is close, at the point of death, your Sanskrit grammar, that person was memorizing grammar rules. Sanskrit grammar is not going to save you. Worship Govinda, Krishna. Worship Govinda, oh fool, worship Govinda. So, devotion. Sri Ramakrishna put it this way very beautifully. He said, as many faiths, so many paths to God. As all the religions in their different ways will lead you to enlightenment. All the practices, devotion. Can you become enlightened without all these Advaita, Vedanta and all of that? Just suppose someone is devoted to Krishna or to Shiva. And by sheer devotion and love, can you become enlightened? Certainly. This is the beauty of Sri Ramakrishna. He says, certainly. And the proof is that there have been so many saints in history. In our country, especially in India, but also in other religions and other parts of the world, who have attained enlightenment, God realization, whatever you call it, through devotion, and only through devotion. Can you do it through meditation? Yes. If you take the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, they tell you the way to attain enlightenment, Kaivalya they call it. And at no point are they saying that this is supplemental, as Shankara would say, and after this you have to go to Shankara and then the direct path. No. If you see the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, they say it's a standalone text. You become enlightened by following this. So by karma yoga, by bhakti yoga, by dhyana or raja yoga, by jnana yoga, by one or more or all of these, be free. That is the whole of religion, spirituality, books, temples, doctrines, churches, they're all secondary details. They're all helps. But this attainment of spiritual freedom, this attainment of God, whichever way you put it, this is the goal.
I think, Swamiji, I know you're just doing your job as a monk by spreading knowledge, whatever you learned from your guru, from your lineage. But I would just like to end this by saying that you don't know that the reason why millions of people across the world love you so much is because you evidently are not fanatic about just, for example, Advaita Vedanta being right and the only path. You're not here to say that,
left to myself, I would love to be fanatic about Advaita Vedanta, because that's my home tradition, and it's something that I really appreciate, really love, and I'm really it's like
very close to your
it's very close to my heart. And however, I am a monk of the Ramakrishna Order, and I am devoted to Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharada, Vivekananda. There is no way of being fanatical, because they are so universal, and the tradition which stands behind them, all of Sanatana Dharma and Hinduism, you see, over the millennia, it has been so universal, so vast, so diverse. It's one culture with so much diversity. Somebody pointed out to me, it's wrong to say that in India we have many cultures. No, we actually have one culture which celebrates diversity. So how can you be fanatical?
If you guys like this episode, please do subscribe for more podcasts coming your way. This would really mean a lot to me, because you subscribing would mean us getting more guests on the show and having more interesting conversations. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much.